Yes, people. Player ratings. Jesus, how do you rate that? How do you rate that shit? But I'm going to. And it's a weird one because for most of the game it was all right. It was average. We did our job, professional. But then the rest of it, criminals, mate. Absolute criminals. So help. I need your help with this. Oh, Nana. Weren't at fault for any of the goals. I haven't seen any back actually. Deflected second goal, third goal pen. Ellis Sims' first goal, could he do much about that? It was near post, not really. He saved the pen, got in their heads a little bit. Tried to slow the game down when we were panicking. 6. I'll give him a 6. I think that's fair. Let me know what you guys think. Dallo gets it, passion. You know, one of the better players today. Again, when we were playing all right, he was fine. He was fine. As the game got stretched and we got in trouble, we were at 6s and 7s. But I give Dallo a 6. I give him an average 6 overall. Casemiro at centre back again for most of the game was fine. Then when the first goal went in, started moving mad. Started giving the ball away. I think when it got to 3-2, we kicked off. We got it, and he just kicked it straight to them. Casemiro special. Got cooked a couple of times 1v1 because the game started to become more open, so he got in trouble. So the first part of his performance was probably a 6, and then the second half was a 3. So I'll probably balance it out at 5. Harry Maguire, I thought was okay today. Scored a goal, done his thing. I think he was probably the best out of the bunch. Really, I'll give him a 6. He was solid, did what he needed to do. He was okay. Left back Wan-Bissaka. Again, most of it was fine, but again, when we started throwing it away and we started being morons, the performance level dropped, and so did his rating. So his first bit was probably a 6 or so. Second bit, probably a 3. Probably balances out to like a 5 overall. Midfield, Scott McTominay gets a goal, gets a tap in, but then when he was asked to go deeper, absolutely shocking. Can't do it. 5, because again, the game was 120 minutes. It wasn't 90. So with the fact that we were good for 68 minutes, well, for the rest of the time, up until the 120 minutes, we were shit. And then players were still there. So it's going to be hard for them to get good grades because of how we threw the game away. And you guys are probably thinking it's probably even too high. I'm struggling to do this. I'm like, maybe actually, yeah, even like the ratings I've given already, I feel like they might be too high. Maybe all of them get 5s or less. Anyway, we'll see. I'll review it at the end. But who else now? Kobbie Mainoo did his job. It's just a professional performance. Wasn't amazing, but did well. Kept the ball. Professional performance. Came off at 3-0 up and said, "I've done my job. Give me a rest." You know what I mean? You've been relying on me all the time. Give me a rest. So I give him a solid 6. Did okay. Bruno, he ran his socks off. First half he was quite good. Again, the going got tough in the second half. He hit the crossbar. Probably should have scored that. He was knackered near the end, but overall, I think Bruno was actually one of the better players. He was okay today. Had a couple of balls, yes, where he tried to play it outside of the boot to Garnacho, I think, or was it Anthony? I can't remember. And he gave it away. That was annoying, but overall, I think he was okay. Did well with his penalty as well. And now we get up front. Marcus Rashford, absolutely awful, shocking, abysmal. It really, really was poor from Marcus Rashford today, and a lot of the fans turned on him today. I don't know about his injury, don't know how serious it is, or if it is an injury or not, or whether he just looked like he didn't fancy it. But his general play today was really, really, really bad too. And that's actually being generous to Marcus today. Garnacho, I thought was okay. He was at it. Did okay. Just average performance, I think. I would give him a 6. Rasmus struggled to get involved in the game. A couple of little good, decent bits of hold-up play. Tried to get on a half-turn, but then when the going got tough, we couldn't really see him. I'll probably give Rasmus a 5. He was non-existent for most of it. The substitutions when they came on, Anthony, 2, awful. Didn't do anything when he came on. Really, really poor. Who else came on? Ahmad, I was really impressed when he came on. What's he got to do to get a start? I'll give Ahmad a 6. I thought he was really good, kept the ball really well, should have got an assist for Bruno, but he was good. Who else come on the bench? Forson, Young Forsen did okay, give him a 5. You know, he tried, he put it in. Ericsson, 5 again, because the game was open. It's not like these are the guys. I'm out of side that came on and the game changed. Do you know what I mean? And not for the better. So I can't be giving these guys high scores. So yeah, I'll give him a 5. And Ten Hag, listen, Ten Hag should be able to make them changes at that stage of the game, and Man United go on and win 3-0. They should. They should. I don't blame Ten Hag for making them changes. I don't. I know people are going to get on his back and say, why did he take care of Kobe, and how did Rashford stay on the pitch and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Protect Garnacho. We're 3-0 up. We need him. He's our best attacker right now because Rashford ain't doing shit, Anthony ain't doing shit, and Højlund can't get in the game. It's Rasmus. It's Garnacho. So take him off. And yes, wrap Kobe in cotton wool. He's done his job. We're 3-0 up. Get him off. Get Ericsson on. He's got time and space on the ball. It all should be fine. So them changes that Erik Ten Hag made, I don't even criticise him for that. So he set the team up with it to do enough. There was enough there. But overall, when you get that level of performance, you're the manager. You know, it's gonna fall on you, and that is not a performance that we have never seen before. It wasn't a performance where you go, that's so out of character, I can't believe they did that. No, that is a common theme this season. Yes, because the players aren't good enough. Yes, because they've got mentality issues. But when you're the manager, the team is sometimes is also a reflection of how you G them up, what sort of reaction you can get from your players. Do they listen to you? And they don't. And that is where Ten Hag gets an X. So I'll balance it out at a 5 for Ten Hag. Yeah.
A 5?
Yeah.
A 5?
Yeah. I know you said it's all the players, but this is a culmination of a lot of the things where he has done wrong. Mm-hmm. So today, we were good for 68 minutes.
And then got us to a 3-0.
But yeah, and then from 68 minutes to 120, we should have lost, mate.
Yes, you're right.
We should have lost, and there was no patterns of play for the players to fall back on once it got bad.
Because it was inadequate players.
Yes,
that he subbed on. That's the reason why, you know.
So what would you give Ten Hag out of 10 today then? Because he got us to 3-0, but we should have lost. What would you give him, a 9?
No, definitely not a 9.
What would you give him?
Definitely not an 8 as well.
So what are you giving him?
Maybe not a 7 as well.
So what are you giving him?
I'm gonna give him a 6, bro. One more.
So one more. So you come all of this to do one more.
Yeah.
Push him out. One more. Get rid of him. Flack.
See him? You see him? After his rant in his video going mad. This team. Anyway, that's my player ratings. Maybe, look, to be fair, I actually feel it should be lower for a lot of players because of how we made it. I gave a lot of 5s and 6s. And I gave Rashi like a 2 and Anthony a 2. Maybe it should be a lot lower for all of them because, actually, you know what? I'm getting to the... Nah, I am reversing it. Scrap everything I just said. No one gets above a 5. Kobe Mainoo does. And Onana probably does. But like, and Dallo probably does. But other than that, nah. Because of the way we let that game do that, them man are criminals. Nah, twos. And Rashford can get 0s. Nah, 2s. I'm sorry to let you watch all of this and get to the end and then I just undo it all. But I've thought about it. It's really hard when you come out because you just, yeah. But when I think about it, so what, we were good for 68 minutes and got to 3-0. You're meant to do that against 8th in the fucking championship. Then you fucking threw it away and we should have lost. Nah, criminals. Wait there. Rashford and Anthony 0. The rest of them can get 2. I'm out.